Okay, hi. So I'm Brittany. I'm your social worker, and what we're going to do today is, I'm just going to ask you some questions. You can just give me your answers. We can talk about anything that you have as a concern, or anything that you feel I might need to know. You can let me know as well. So pretty much the purpose of this interview is I'm just going to kind of get to know you a little bit. Um, so tell me about yourself.
My name's Marilyn. I'm 56 years old. I am an elementary school teacher. I have been married to my wife, Evelyn, for 26 years. She's 63. She's a retired nurse. And we've been married, for a long time. But right now we're looking to become foster parents. So I applied to do that.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to go back real quick. I do want to say that, everything that you tell me is confidential. It's not going to go outside this agency. So I just want to assure you of that. And, I'm not here to really judge or anything. I just want to get to know you a little bit better.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So you said that you and your wife, Evelyn, have been married for a really long time. Congratulations on that. That's a huge accomplishment. And do you guys have any children?
Yeah, Evelyn has two children from her previous marriage, but they're both grown now. They live in another state. Our house, it's just the two of us now, but yeah, she does have two children, and I consider them to be my children as well. Um, they're awesome. But yeah, just right now, it's just the two of us in our house.
Okay, so I know you said that she has two children, and that they live in a different state now. So before, did they live with you guys? Like, have they always lived with you? What was kind of the scenario with their, like, did they ever stay with their other parent, or how did that work?
Yeah, they so my wife is 63. And
Mhm.
we've been together for about 26 years, but she by the time that we had gotten married, um they were basically grown. They were a little bit older, they were getting ready for college and stuff. So, we didn't necessarily I didn't they didn't grow up with me, but ever since we've been married, we've had a really good relationship. It's just the dynamic is more of, they're kind of they were becoming adults, and now they're definitely getting older as well. But so it's definitely more of that kind of relationship where I definitely am still like their parent, but it's not necessarily like I raised them, so to speak. So
Okay, okay, I understand. So they were kind of already, um, going into adulthood whenever you guys started your relationship. So tell me about your experience with children.
So I am an elementary school teacher. Um, so I do love children. I am around them all the time, and I think it would be really great to be able to have one of my own. And obviously, I am a lesbian, so I'm not really looking, and I'm older. I can't have my own baby right now. Um, but I would love to be a parent. Because I feel like that was something that I never really got to do. Um, and I think that it would be something I would be interested in doing now.
Okay. So I know you have a decent amount of experience with elementary school children because you said you're an elementary school teacher. Um, and I'm hearing you say that you never really got the chance to be a parent, and that's kind of why um, you're looking to foster right now. So what about your wife, Evelyn? How does she feel? Like, what is her purpose? Why does she want to do fostering? Since she did get the chance to raise her children, right?
Yeah. I think that that's something that we both share is that we do both love children. She did get to have her own and I didn't, but I think, we love each other and she supports me. And I think that she knows that it would make me happy and she also does love children. And so I think that she just she's wants to do what's going to make the both of us happy and she's happy when I'm happy and vice versa. So I definitely, and since she is retired, for when I'm at work, she would be able to take care of our child and things like that. So I definitely feel like it would be definitely a good thing for both of us.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm hearing that both of you guys um, like children. You like interacting with children, and it sounds like you got a pretty decent plan about how to care for the child. Like you said, with you still being a teacher, and then your wife's retired, that she could be home with them. Whatever the child, whoever the child is, um, more often. So, what kind of like age range, are you looking to foster a male or female child, or like, what is your ideal situation look like for fostering?
So, we're pretty open as far as age range goes. I don't have a preference for gender really or age or anything. I do feel like I have experience more with children in that elementary school age range just because
Mhm.
of my career. But I'm open to any age range really because I felt like I didn't really get the opportunity, with Evelyn's biological children to be their parent for very long. I definitely feel like on the younger side would be better so that I would have more time, to um, help, with just all those types of things that come with raising a younger child. I think that that would be good, but I am very open regardless because I know that, you know, every child in foster care is deserving of a home. And a lot of the times the older ones do get picked over for that reason. So I am not opposed to any age.
Okay, good. So that's good. We like to hear an open, uh, an open kind of gives us a little bit more that we can do. Um, so I am interested a little bit in how you and your wife like usually deal with conflicts.
Yeah. Um, I would say that we do align a lot of in a lot of ways with our, perspectives, our views on life and things like that. So I feel like we do try to like keep the I not we try to. I feel like the conflict is at a minimum usually, but there obviously is conflict in every relationship and I feel like whenever we do have conflict, we try to approach it respectfully. Obviously, there are times whenever people lose their heads and, but we definitely try to always just remember that we love each other before everything else. And that is the most important thing when resolving conflict. So we just make sure that we're respecting each other's opinions and yeah, I feel like we
Okay,
do fairly
interesting.
well.
So, okay, good. I like that you guys kind of work together. I know you said you've been together for 26 years, so I feel like you probably know each other pretty well. You know what buttons to not push and what things to avoid,
Yep.
as far as avoiding conflict. So that's a good thing. Um, like I said before, definitely congratulations on that. It's a big accomplishment. So is there anything like that you feel like I should know or that you want to discuss? Do you have any questions for me?
I do, um, I feel like right now, I don't, but I think as the process goes on, some questions will arise that I will like to ask you. I do, with my background in elementary school teaching and all of that, I do have experience with foster children and kind of like seeing how like those dynamics work. But obviously I think it's a process, and as the process continues, I probably will have questions. So I would appreciate, being able to ask you those questions as they come. But right now, on the spot, sometimes my brain goes blank. So
Yeah, and that's totally normal. It's a little bit, people can get a little anxious with these interviews and stuff. Like I said, just here to really kind of learn more about you. And I feel like I've got a pretty good idea about you and your wife. So I guess from here, we'll just kind of continue the process and we'll stay in contact. Definitely, if you have any questions or concerns or anything else that you feel like I need to know, you can contact me. I'll leave my number with you, and we can just go from there if that sounds good.
that sounds awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.